The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Start the day with a delicious Monster Energy. Brought to you by Monster Energy. Welcome to episode 146 of Rare Form, and today we have a returning champion, everybody. A good friend of mine, a very talented bass player, a Pantene Pro V hair model since the early 90s. Please welcome Mr. Kyle Konkiel back.
Thank you for the return invite, Mr. Dan Clary.
Yeah.
But I did want to correct you on something. Hanson's makes Monster.
Hanson's?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't have a can
Like
here.
the singers?
No, like
Hanson brothers?
they do like the real sugar sodas.
Hey,
and
don't correct my fucking producer. If she says it's from Hanson the Boy Band, it's from Hanson the Boy Band.
Yeah, the guys that did Mbop.
Want to try it again? Monster, brought to you by Hanson the Boy Band. Hanson, like Hansen, the people that make like the fruit drinks?
Yeah.
They make Monster?
Yeah. Or at least they used to own Monster. I don't know about it anymore, so I could be dead wrong.
You got to be goddamn kidding me. Are you goddamn kidding me, dude?
What was in that cup? Is that Monster in there?
Yeah. Yeah, so
What flavor?
this one is the watermelon, like the carbonated watermelon.
Oh, I know which one you're talking
which is
about.
real good.
With the bright red and green can.
Oh yes, dude.
Yeah, I
That
know
nice, really nice, like a lime
It's
green
tart.
top.
It's
It is a
tart.
bit. It is a bit. It perks me up a little bit.
Yeah.
I need it.
You got that Yeti cup too. Keep it ice cold for days.
You know, I'm so happy that you noticed. I've been wanting a Yeti cup for so long, and this was left at rehearsal. I'm not sure. This might belong to Josh Freeze, but I'm not positive.
Josh Freeze.
Don't
he
tell
has
him.
your Yeti cup.
Don't tell him that. Don't look, Josh. Don't look.
I'm gonna DM him on Instagram and tell
Don't
him.
get dirty, dude. Jesus Christ. Do you have a Yeti yourself?
Yes, I do. I've been a big fan of the Yeti for a long time, and I just got the magnetic lid because
Dude.
I had
Dude,
the
look at
Yeti.
this shit.
Yeah,
Comes right off. Drop it on. It's back on.
yeah. I had the one that didn't have the magnetic lid.
What,
I
you
was
poor?
No, I've been using Yetis so long before they invented the magnetic lid.
I want to apologize to my listeners for having a pathetic loser on the show. This guy had an old school Yeti lid like a dork.
Didn't close.
Shame on you.
Didn't close.
No, this is we talked a couple of shows ago for about 49 minutes about the technology that goes into why a Yeti works.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever looked on YouTube to see how they work?
No, but I know it can keep ice.
Let's watch a
for
video.
7 days.
Yeah, it keeps ice for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Well, I know a lot of hunters use the coolers because it can keep ice for long, and you can ship
Meats.
You can ship your meats back without it getting bad.
I think we do way too much free promotion on this show.
Yes, I mean we've already mentioned Monster.
Yep.
We've already mentioned Yeti.
Yep. What else do we got? Who makes your glasses? I mean, what should we do here?
I mean, I'm already wearing Ruck and Fotten. You can see it right there.
Oh, I'm not wearing one, but I didn't tell her, but I just ordered another one.
Fuck's sake.
Did
I
you,
have a
did you
shirt
get the
problem.
mystery drop, the 3 mystery shirts?
I don't do that. I never do the mysteries.
Dude, they were Star
fuck.
Wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They've never done licensed Star Wars before?
No.
Oh, shit. I always
You
thought
can't
the
get 'em
mystery.
anymore.
Good.
I always thought mystery drops were like stuff they already have.
No.
But, oh, fuck.
No, I got 1 mystery shirt, and then I did the 3 mystery shirt drops. The 1 mystery shirt was about Boris Karloff, Bride of Frankenstein, and then it was New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes
And you
Back.
got them?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to show me those.
Actually, I'm wearing underneath, I'm wearing the New Hope one.
That's pretty good. Oh, it's so good.
Double Ruck and Fotten free promotion.
Ruck and Fotten squared is what you're doing.
Yeah.
I just got the a new True Romance. They did a new True Romance T-shirt.
I saw that. That was officially licensed merchandise, by the way.
Oh, that one was?
Yeah.
Is it the first time they did official?
I don't think so.
Because I got the hoodie. I just got the new T-shirt. I got the Exorcist long sleeve. I have
That's a dope
the
one.
Witch long sleeve. And I also, the one she doesn't know about, I just ordered the Goonies long sleeve.
Yeah, I saw that Goonies long sleeve.
Guys, Rucking Fotten. Explain what they are.
All right, so basically what they are is they're an independent shirt company, and they do
Just promotion like crazy tonight.
and they do movies, TV shows, and they do it with like, Japanese, Korean lettering, and they kind of make it like,
Japanese posters almost.
yeah. They're kind of like just bootleg poster T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I have everything from like, Evil Dead, There Will Be Blood.
Did you get the Evil Dead sweatpants?
I did not.
Those looked pretty badass to me.
But I have like 4 different versions of the Evil Dead shirt, a couple different versions of They Live. Like I have like 4 different versions of a Scott Pilgrim T-shirt. I seriously probably have over 100 Ruck and Fountain T-shirts right now. And my new thing is long sleeve, especially because the Ruck and Fountain they have cool shit on the long sleeve.
That's why I like I'm into it. I mean, this is a different one. This is a band, Hot Water Music, but I've always loved, but I'm seeking out long sleeves with stuff on the sleeve.
You should see this Megadeth long sleeve I just got from Primitive Skate Co. There's a Countdown T-shirt, and it's got like the track listing on the side, Megadeth on the thing. It's pretty fucking dope.
I should probably get it just to know what you're talking about, just to check it out. Rucking Fountain rules.
Yeah, Ruck and Fountain, Heaven's Basement, Meth Syndicate, all those guys, they're great. They make great stuff. They make funny T-shirts. I actually just got one from Meth Syndicate that is the Pretty Hate Machine album cover, but it says Miley Cyrus on it.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good. Do they ever send you free stuff?
No.
Why?
Eric from Meth Syndicate has sent me a couple of free tees, but honestly, like, I don't know. Like I like supporting people because I know
Fair enough.
when I was making T-shirts, regardless of how cool or not cool they were, I had a bunch of people buying it, and I mean my closest friends got T-shirts, but I mean no one really asked me for anything for free, and I was like,
I would think these companies would want you. But Kyle, of course, plays bass in a band called the Bad Wolves. You guys have a fucking massive following. How many followers on Instagram you guys have right now?
On Instagram, I think we have like 342,000.
Look this up. 343, Kyle.
300.
It's been a good day for you guys.
And I think on Instagram we're closing in on 1 mil.
For real?
Yeah. Or on Facebook.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
We got like a couple hundred on Facebook for this podcast.
Hey, man, that was more than what my podcast did.
I mean, not one to brag, but I'm kind of bragging a bit.
I mean, you're a big deal.
What happened to your podcast? I loved your podcast.
I basically just kind of took a hiatus from everything internet-wise, including my podcast. It was just, there's a lot of stuff going on with the band, and trying to find a new singer, trying to finish a record, and that kind of took up most of my personal time. And I was like, you know what, this seems like a good time to just take a break from social media.
What's the name of the podcast?
Just STFU.
STFU.
Just shut the fuck up.
Are you considering? I mean, are you open to doing it again?
Actually, I was talking to my girlfriend on the way here, and she was like, "Bro, like maybe doing this podcast will help spark your whatever the fuck
passion
passion.
Reignite the flame."
Yeah, reignite the flame. So she's like, you really got to start putting yourself back out there again, and I was like, we'll see. I'm still trying to write some music and do other kind of ventures that aren't really Bad Wolvesy, and just kind of do stuff for myself. I'm trying to write like a metal record. I'm still working on like a synthwave record, but I have like cool people I'm working with in all these facets. So I'm like, I just got to like sit down and, I'm back working at Mates again. So I don't really have a lot of super free time, but loading trucks and delivering gear and stuff like that. It takes its physical toll on my body, and I'm not a young buck anymore.
Are you 40 yet?
I'm closer to 40 than I am 30.
Okay. I'm closer to 43 than I am 40. It doesn't get better as you get older. So enjoy your youth, young man.
But, and maybe that's just me making excuses because I'm tired. But I don't know. I haven't really been super motivated lately. So.
Well, okay. I could not agree more.
Yeah.
What is your problem? Because I don't know what mine is.
I really don't know. I think I'm just lazy. I just want to sit when I get home from doing anything. I just like, well, I better turn on The Walking Dead for the 900th time. And
so you say you feel that way when you get home from doing, like, what if, like for me, if I spend the day doing nothing, I would like to, wind down my day by continuing to do nothing.
Exactly.
So I don't know what's going on, but
Like,
I'm having a tough time.
I like to, my days off, I like to start by watching YouTube, and I like to end my days watching The Walking Dead. You know what I mean?
When you go to YouTube, but do you go to like your subscriptions, or do you go to the homepage and see what they're throwing at you?
Now, it really depends. It depends on if I'm up on my if I'm up to date on all my subscriptions and all my pages. I'll look at the recommended. Most of the time, it's just whatever. But I've been watching Mr. Beast a lot lately.
Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he's this.
Is that the guy that did Mr. Beast Burger?
Yes.
What's his deal?
All right, so basically he's this like super young, like 23-year-old kid, and he just got a bunch of views on YouTube for doing like silly challenges. And now like he does like a lot of philanthropy, like he does these contests and gives people like millions of dollars or a Ferrari or I bought you a house or, whatever. Like this kid.
How does he get money?
Dude, this guy has got like 90 million subscribers, and all of his videos are over 100 million views.
So all of his money comes from YouTube?
Yeah, and he put
Is he handsome?
I mean, that's subjective.
Do you want to suck his dick?
Not really,
Okay,
no.
all right. I would suck his dick probably one time if I could have unlimited burgers of his.
Are they good? I have not tried them.
Yes, they're not the best, but the fact that like they're, there's no brick and mortar store.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's
like
weird.
Pop-up, right?
Not even like,
Who makes them?
every restaurant, like multiple, like Italian restaurants or places that like Buca di Beppo at Universal Studios makes them. So basically, if you have an established restaurant, you can like buy the license for Mr. Beast burgers.
This is our fifth fucking plug.
Dude, we're recording this on a Rodecaster Pro if anyone's interested.
Sure, SM7B.
Yes, SM7B. I'm wearing Thorogood boots. I don't know what's going on.
Let's
This is
see.
crazy.
What do I
By
got
the way,
today? I got Yeezys on and Cult of Individuality. All
Is
right,
it
there we go.
grosser that we're not getting paid for this, or would it be grosser if we were getting paid?
I think it would be much more disgusting if we were getting paid for these plugs.
Can you imagine how unbearable I'm going to be if we start making money with advertisements?
I mean, listen, man, you got to start somewhere.
We're starting here.
And honestly, I really think if we were getting paid to do these plugs, I think they would be a lot more disingenuous than they are, because I think we're having a genuine conversation about
This
these
show is
things.
brought to you by the Nazi Party.
Jesus Christ.
What? No, they're just paying us a little bit just for a little plug. Mr. Beast Burger. So yeah, they send their ingredients to different restaurants, and it's only delivery. You
Okay.
can't go pick it up.
So this guy figured out how to do what Uber and Airbnb and Postmates did, but with actual food. Because so Uber is a taxi company that doesn't own any taxis.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Airbnb is a boarding service that doesn't own any hotels. And Uber Eats is a delivery company that doesn't own any delivery vehicles.
Yeah, it's capitalizing on the existing infrastructure,
Yeah.
which is pretty fucking brilliant.
Buca de fucking Beppo makes Mr. Beast.
I think that's who it is, but something up at Universal, like
fucking Beppo.
I think that's the technical name. That's the legal name. Buca de fucking Beppo.
Buca de fucking Book makes Mr. Beast burger?
Something like that, or some other like Italian
Maybe
joint.
Saddle Ranch or something like
No,
that.
it's an Italian place, but
It's
they
an
make
Italian
cheeseburgers. Yeah.
God, that must be a shitty fucking Italian restaurant.
Or they're just like, but you get like the Mr. Beast kit and they just like license it. It's so weird. The world is weird.
I don't know. I just been watching his videos because he helps a lot of people out, and he helped a lot of people out in his community. I think he's from North Carolina.
Okay.
And he helped out a lot of people in his community during COVID, and he was buying out literal grocery stores and giving them to food pantries and families in need. And
All
then,
right.
so,
I'm happy to support
so
Mr.
he,
Beast
but
Burger.
he also has this thing, Team Trees, where it's like you donate $1, they plant a tree. So he's raised, I think, $80 million. So he's supposed to plant 80 million trees, and they're actually like doing
Teen
it.
trees?
Team.
Oh, I
trees.
said teen. I was like, that's my favorite subgenre on Pornhub is teen trees. The best one. Teen trees. Okay.
But he also has Mr. Beast Philanthropy, where he has like his own food shelter, and then all the revenue that he gets from that YouTube channel funds his food bank.
That's good. So you start your day with positivity.
Yeah.
I start
try
my
to.
day by watching like murder videos.
I
Like
mean,
real
sometimes you
murder
got to start your
videos.
day with violence. You just got to choose violence when you wake up in the morning.
And I wonder why I'm in a weird mood lately. Why I'm like so overwhelmingly bummed out lately.
But like, what kind of violence are we talking here?
Murder.
Just murder,
Like
videos?
real murder video, or like I'm really big into like Chinese workplace accidents.
Oh, I cannot do that.
People getting caught in gears and spun around until like their arms fly off.
Maybe fucking start your day with like
Care Bears.
Yeah, or something, man. That sounds a bit aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing a whole lot right as far as
I mean, you're sucking down at least 3 monsters before noon.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't wake up until 1 p.m., so that's impossible. Okay. No, I start my day with an ice blended from the coffee bean.
That's
followed
right.
by a iced tea lemonade monster. And then I'll try to work in just like a couple shots of water throughout the day.
Yeah.
But usually about 2 or 3 monsters a day.
See, I like to start my day with an
iPhone 11 brought to you by Apple.
I'm gonna give you guys another plug, okay?
Yes, please. Wonder Bread.
I start my day with an ice cold Bang, 300 milligrams of man-made
Last
caffeine.
time you were on, I think we were talking about Bang, weren't we?
Yeah.
Because you did a residency with us last year, right?
Yeah, I did. I did
4 or 5 shows.
Yeah, I did a month with you guys. I think it was in February or March of last year.
I think. March
yeah,
it was.
So it's been just over a year since last time I've been on.
Oh,
here.
God, that's we got to have you on multiple times a year.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
I'm
a good
always
one.
down.
I appreciate that. Yeah, you came in last minute. We were supposed to have like a different, better guest on, and the better guest canceled on me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who do I have to go to now? I guess Kyle. But thank you. I was worried that I was going to catch you while you're on tour, but you're just back from tour.
Yeah, so we did March 1st to March 30th. We went with Papa Roach and Hollywood Undead.
Oh shit! How was that?
That was the shows were.
Yeah, what is touring like right now? I haven't been on a real. I mean, the Eddie Vedder tour was kind of a tour, but then everyone got COVID, so we had to stop the tour.
All of us got COVID.
Oh, you did?
Right at the end. Yeah.
Oh, cool! Congratulations.
But none of us found out until we all got home, so that was fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long was the tour?
It was just over 4 weeks.
U.S.
Yes, U.S.
Okay.
We actually did 2 shows in Canada. It was the first week that Canada opened up, I believe.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about the tour. Tell me about your experiences.
The shows were great. We did our first show here in Anaheim, which Bad Wolves has not played Anaheim before. And then we did a one-off from the tour. For the second show, we played with Volbeat in Vegas at what used to be the Joint, but is now the theater at the Virgin Hotel or whatever.
Oh, the Joint is no longer?
Yeah, because it got bought out by Virgin, so it's not the Hard Rock Cafe anymore, or the Hard Rock Hotel.
That's right.
So we played the theater at the Virgin Atlantic Hotel. Everything pretty much still looks the same, except there's not as much rock memorabilia around, and there's no more Pink Taco inside.
Oh, that place was good.
Yeah,
I went there whenever I stayed at that hotel. Pink Taco was one of my stops.
I mean, they got a Roberto's across the street, so that's where I went.
What is Roberto's?
All right, so Roberto's is like a Mexican chain that started in San Diego, and it's open all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Gotta love that.
Even holidays, and it's just really good, just shitty Mexican food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you make shitty Mexican food? I mean,
I wouldn't say it's like.
It's just simple.
I mean, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
The carne
$2, $3 tacos kind of thing?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So Pink Taco is...
Quesadilla is like this big.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's just thick. It might as well be a pizza.
When it comes to Mexican food, I am more a fan of quantity over quality.
Oh, yeah.
Give me more.
Me too.
Give me as much... Like,
bro, cilantro down at the Chevron off of Sherman Way on the 170.
The place is called Cilantro?
Yeah, it's inside the gas station. You got to go down there and get yourself a fire and ice.
Okay, what's that?
A little bit of fire, a little bit of ice.
Okay. We have a food truck near us, and every time I order Mexican food, I ask for no cilantro. So it'd be weird for me to go to a place called Cilantro and ask for no cilantro, wouldn't it?
I don't think so. I don't think they give a fuck as long as you buy their food.
You probably make a good point. Yeah. You make a good point. All right, so you're on tour. On tour.
So we're on tour. Our guitar player, Chris, decided that he no longer wanted to be in the band about 2 weeks into the tour. And
fuck. How long had he been there from day one?
Pretty much, yeah.
And what? I mean, can you divulge what happened?
I mean, I just think he just felt like it was his time to go. And honestly, like, me and him still talk, and I love him very much. He's still one of my really good friends, and, we just talked yesterday. But he decided that he no longer wanted to be in the band. And he was just like, I think I'd be much happier just teching. And so now he's in Europe, I believe, right now with 5 Seconds of Summer.
No shit.
Yeah.
Did he want any interest in teching for you guys, or was that too close to home for him?
I think that would have been too close to home, and I really think the one thing that he appreciated about teching over playing is sometimes the paychecks are a little bit better, and I don't blame that. I don't blame anybody for that.
I've actually heard that a lot.
Because he's worked for Mike Posner, Chainsmokers, Andrew Watt.
Oh, so he's a tech.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's his last name?
Kane.
Okay. All right. Does he do guitar, drums, everything?
He pretty much does everything. I think when he's out with the Chainsmokers, he does guitars and keyboards.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure what he's doing out with 5 Seconds of Summer, but I'm sure guitar is involved.
Yeah, pretty much when you're a tech, your rate is pretty much guaranteed. So I get that, like, you can be a little bit more, you can rely on that more than when you're in a band where I'm sure your income fluctuates all the time.
It does, yeah. It does. And so we had our buddy Ollie from Monuments come out, but unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, he was only able to do 3 shows.
Because he forgot how to play guitar? Yeah. Always a drag.
So
that's crazy.
We did most of the tour as a 4-piece, which was honestly fine by me at my own side of the stage.
Mm-hmm. You can really explore the space a little bit.
Yeah.
Spread your wings.
Yeah. And everybody got COVID.
Awesome. Hey. All right. Hey, everyone's getting it. You may as well get it done on tour, right?
I lasted 2.5 years.
That was your first time.
That was my first time.
Oh, Darren. We call her Darren because our old producer was named engineer was Darren, so she's still Darren. Darren just got over her second bout of COVID.
Okay.
I had it nearly back to back.
Well, I mean, it was like a 3 or 4 month.
Well, based on like what they say, you can't get it like within that term. I had it back.
Oh, you got it as soon as you were able to. You got it again. Is what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was stoked to get it again. She's like, first time was so good. I got to get more of that shit, and she did.
Yeah,
we're proud of her.
Yeah,
proud of her. How was yours?
Mine. I had 2 days where I literally could not stay awake.
Mm-hmm. The fatigue is the craziest part.
Yeah, I was just sleeping like a madman, and then my symptoms got better, and then I had a respiratory infection, and my doctors were very, very scared because I have asthma and I'm a former cigarette smoker.
I was going to ask you because you quit smoking.
I quit smoking cigarettes. Yes, I do cheat and I vape now, but
well, okay, it's a start.
It's a start.
Did you quit smoking before you got COVID?
Yes, I quit smoking.
So actually, the moral of the story is don't quit smoking because if you keep smoking, you won't get COVID.
Exactly.
You dumb kids. Yeah.
Actually, in 2 days, it's
health first.
In 2 days, it'll be 4 months since I've had an actual
Congratulations. That's actually really great.
Yeah.
Did you just know that you wanted to quit, or did your girlfriend like, dude, your breath is just
I mean, there was a little bit of that, but no. I'm going to be 36 this year. I have been smoking heavily for 20 years. I was starting to get heart palpitations. I was starting to get like numbness in my chest and parts of my arm. Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, good for you for stopping. That's a big.
And all of that stopped. Like my resting heart rate was like 82 BPM, like when I was smoking cigarettes, and you can literally see on my Apple Watch, another plug for you. You could literally see on my watch when I quit smoking because my resting heart rate went from 82 beats per minute to like 65 beats.
What's a healthy beats per minute?
60 to 75 at resting.
Yeah. What do you think? What is mine?
655.
You think I have a crazy heart rate?
I think you do, based on how much sugar and caffeine you consume. Yeah. I think you're resting.
Why you gotta bring our personal life into this every time, Darren? Unfucking believable. Sorry, is 82 a dangerous rate?
That's pretty high, yeah.
Like heart attack area?
I wouldn't know. Like 100 is if that's your resting heart rate, you need to.
So I want to keep it like 99 or below.
I mean, I would try to keep it in the 70s. But
I like to push things a bit. Well, good for you. That's a big one. So. Yeah. You got COVID, you got a chest infection or lung infection?
Yeah, so I had a respiratory infection, and my doctors were kind of scared that I would develop pneumonia. So they're like, all right, we're going to put you on a Z-Pack, and we're going to put you on steroids, which, of course, like I had lost.
You look good, dude.
I'm beef right now, right? No, so the unfortunate thing is I lost a bunch of weight on COVID because I was just sleeping. And then when they gave me the steroids, then I was like, oh, now I'm starving all the time.
Right, like a bear.
Yeah. Just I could eat 9,000 calories a day and just like still not be satiated.
You should go to this place Cilantro on Sherman Way. They have the best. You can get so much food for so little.
Quesadillas like
do you have more tours coming up?
So we got 2 shows this month.
Okay.
We're going to be playing Welcome to Rockville.
Oh yeah. Well, I was supposed. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Rockville, and then
That's the one in Florida.
yeah, in Florida.
Fuck yeah. Good lineup there.
Yeah, we're playing the same day as Kiss, Mammoth, Black Label Society, nothing more, I think.
Nice.
I'm not exactly sure. We're playing that Thursday, and then that Friday after the show, we fly to Virginia to do Lunatic Luau with Disturbed, Pretty Reckless, Crowbot, and
Yeah, dude.
a few other artists. And that's all we're doing until the end of July when they announce our summer tour, which I am not supposed to say anything about yet.
But we can kind of allude that there's. Do people know there's a tour coming?
I mean, they've already posted some stuff that we're playing in Sturgis at
Okay.
the Blue Chip, I believe.
Okay, so if you hadn't gotten COVID recently, you would have definitely got it at Sturgis. Like most definitely.
I mean,
you
I'm
would have.
probably gonna get it in Sturgis.
Yeah, the way the timing works out, you'll probably get it again.
Yeah, I mean, it was a month ago that I had COVID.
So this is probably your farewell show in rare form. Like
Yeah.
you're probably gonna check out. I
You
mean,
pass
this might
away.
be
yeah,
end of the line, dude.
yeah.
Ended at Sturgis. That's
This
great.
might be the end of my reoccurring role.
Oh
on
man,
Railborn
well,
Radio.
we will always remember you fondly on this show, my
I
friend.
swear to fucking God, if I die from COVID and you don't post in memoriams of me on every fucking show, I will haunt you.
Every show
Every show.
for how long?
Till the end of time.
Till you don't do it anymore.
If that's the rule, listen, I love you. You know that. If that's a stipulation, then this is our last show. That's so, I could not agree to that.
At least for 1 week.
So one show.
Yeah, for
No
one show.
problem. Listen, that is a promise, my friend. That is a promise.
Just give me one in memoriam, bro. They snuffed Joey off the in memoriam for the Grammys this year. I was pretty pissed off about that.
Yeah, you played with him.
Yeah, for
Joey
6 years.
Jordanson. Yeah.
6 years. Yeah,
Was it really that long?
yeah. From 2013 to, I'm sorry, it was 2013 until 2018. So 5 years.
As a bass player, how was he to play with? Or explain, actually, before you do that, can you explain to people that don't know, like, how important it is as a bass player to have, I mean, you can play with a very talented drummer, but there's something about that magic when you sync up with a drummer that
yeah.
is just like, it's like almost an unspoken, it's such a beautiful thing when you like, you almost share a brain or
Yeah.
you share impulses. You know what I mean?
There's definitely been a few drummers. John is one of those.
That's the guy you have now.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I played with Dirk Verburen, who plays with Megadeth, he was in Soilwork. When I did the Devin Townsend stuff, I don't like. He's the type of drummer that you never have to worry about ever. So it was almost like his drums were almost like an afterthought, but because he was so good and so perfect, it literally made my job that much easier. Mm-hmm. And then I just played with this guy, Greg Garman. He's a session drummer, but he played with Hollywood Undead on the tour that we just did. Okay. And then Doc, myself, Chris Garza from Suicide Silence, and then our buddies, one of our buddies, we did this Ukraine event at the Whiskey for Jam Night. And I knew Greg was a good drummer, but I was just like, me and him were just like, oh, okay. Like, this
You got it.
yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, he's
And Joey was the same for you?
Joey, his internal clock, because he is just so excited about music, and he's such a music fan. He gets so excited to play music. His tempo did fluctuate a little bit, but honestly, I think if I didn't play in that band with Joey for all those years, I wouldn't be anywhere near the drummer I am because I had to adapt.
Bass player.
Yes, bass player.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be anywhere near the bass player I am today because I'm learning to adapt to faster and slower tempos. And, he didn't want to play to a click, and I totally respect that. He wanted to do punk rock because we had a lot of samples in Scar the Martyr and Vimic. So instead of like running playback with, a click and samples and stuff like that, we just hired a keyboard player to play all those.
Oh, just hit the samples.
Yeah, just hit the samples.
Yep.
And, a lot of it was like stuff that Chris Renna had wrote, from Nine Inch Nails. He did a lot of the stuff on the first record. So when we play that stuff live, it was just kind of like chopped up.
When I was Chris's tech, when he played keyboards with Marilyn Manson, that was my first like world tour.
Yeah.
And to see the way he worked, first of all, I mean, everyone knows I'm a massive Nine Inch Nails fan.
Oh, me too.
But the fact that he was playing keyboards, I just met him for the first time, like my first day of rehearsals. And he could not have been a nicer human being. But watching the way that he put samples together and the way where he took stuff from and how he produced things was just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
What a talented dude.
I just went to go visit my girlfriend's family in Cleveland a couple weeks ago, and we went to the Rock Hall.
Yeah, I haven't never been.
Yeah, it was really cool. And so, on I think the third floor or whatever, they have like everyone who's ever been inducted. And I saw the Nine Inch Nails thing. I'm like, oh, you know what? That was actually really cool of Trent, because he could have just inducted his band that's in it now, but he inducted,
Tons of guys.
Yeah, past members. So it's like, Chris Vrenna and, guys who weren't just in it,
Is that display still there? That like the white dummy display with all their stage clothes on it?
No.
Oh, it's not. Did you see that before? That picture?
I did not.
Oh
no.
my god, I gotta show you this. It's so fucking rad. How was the hall? I've never been to the Hall of Fame.
Unfortunately, I was having a really bad digestive issue day.
Dude, rock and roll, dude.
And I just want to.
So you saw the bathroom, and the bathroom was cool.
The bathroom was amazing. A little hot in there, unfortunately, but it was clean until I visited it.
Hey, whoa.
No, I have to give props to my girlfriend because she was a trooper that day for me.
That's
She
tough.
didn't make me feel bad about it at all.
That's really cool. So this was the display at.
Yeah, I definitely did not see that there. That would have been really dope.
So
I would have taken a picture of that.
It's like a white dummy, but those are the clothes he wore
That looks like poo poo.
at Woodstock. So
That actually looks like what I was doing
So-
to their bathroom.
So when Kyle got there, this was a clean display, and Kyle walked by and just sprayed it everywhere.
No, but it was a super fun experience. Just to get to see they had the Jerry Garcia exhibit thing going of like all of his like early Pro Tools art or whatever, like shit that he was doing on like not Pro Tools, I'm sorry,
I was wondering where you're going with that. I'm like,
Photoshop.
He painted on a music interface.
How did he do that?
Wow, you can't do that now. How is he doing that then?
My brain doesn't work very well.
COVID, you have COVID brain.
COVID brain, yeah.
It's a real thing.
But it was like all this stuff that he was doing in Photoshop in like '93, and like they had
shit.
like this computer. I mean, it wasn't very good, but I'm not really a Jerry Garcia fan, so
Right. Darren's a big fan over here. Aren't you? Are Jerry
I
Garcia?
am.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did work in Photoshop.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to look that up. So you were down a guitar player.
yeah,
You had someone come in. You did the show as a 4-piece.
yeah.
Where are you at? First of all, how's your new singer doing, DL?
DL is fucking killing it, man.
I was talking to you a lot while you guys were on the search, and you had so many people
Yeah,
sending in tapes, and you're doing tryouts.
yeah. We did like 6 or 7 in-person tryouts. DL was one of the first, but he had sent us some songs very early on, and I think I was a little bit biased because he just sounds really, really, really good, and so we came out. He had never toured as a frontman before. So he definitely started getting a lot of vocal fatigue, but Jacoby from Papa Roach, he came in and he was like, I'm going to do these warm-ups with you. And Jacoby really, really saved the tour.
Oh, that's great. That's a nice move.
Yeah. And every day for, 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after our set, he was doing...
All that kind of stuff?
I don't know exactly what they were doing because they were in Jacoby's dressing room, but they were doing like easing into it, and then...
Vocal warm-ups always make me laugh. They sound so silly. I mean, they're so necessary, and if you're a good singer, it's smart to do them.
Yeah.
But when you hear guys in the room, oh, la 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 la,
Yeah.
la 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 la, it's just it's so goofy. Like Bumblebee. That's what we were doing last week. But like, it's so good. Do you warm up before you play?
No, never.
Yeah,
Never.
Cool.
Never.
Cool.
I go out there dry as a bone.
Does it take? Do you lock in right away, or does it take a couple songs for you to feel comfortable?
No, I think just because I've rehearsed the set so many times, I do it with the guys so many times, but I practice so much by myself. And because, we're playing to a click, and I'll practice to the album.
Oh, there you go.
It's fairly, by the time we're on tour, if I'm not comfortable playing the songs yet, then I fucked up,
Yeah. You have plenty of time to rehearse and get ready.
Yeah.
Do you guys rehearse a lot before the tour?
We did for this one. And then for our first tour ever. For the first tour ever that we ever did back in like 2018, I think we rehearsed for like 3.5 weeks.
Do you believe that bands can over-rehearse?
I do to a point, but I think if you're a new band that hasn't really played too many live shows,
Do it a ton, yeah.
do it a ton. But if like you're getting burnt out, then it's like obviously you need to take a day or whatever. But I believe like you can rehearse as much as you want. Where you're going to get that work in is on the road.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing.
It is a totally different
Like
thing.
when you have people looking at you and you can't take 2 minutes between songs. You know what I mean? You got to keep it, be aggressive and keep hitting it. It's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
When you guys rehearse, I always like to know this kind of stuff. Are you the kind of band where you go in the rehearsal room for 4 hours and shoot the shit and hang out, or does everyone get in there and get to work and leave?
Most of the time, it's get into work and leave.
Okay.
But I think it just depends on where we're at. Like if we're still kind of like working on the set a little bit, we'll be there for a little bit longer. But I think by this time, we should know at least, most of our songs.
Right. So now that you're off tour, what do you and I have a lot in common as far as like movies, TV, video games.
Mm-hmm.
Anything piquing your interest lately? Because I am going through the worst dry spell of like almost no games are exciting me. Movies are like, it's hard for me to find something I even want to watch. I don't have the attention span to finish something.
Yeah.
After Ghost of Tsushima, which is the last like real game I put time into.
Yeah.
I'm just like playing stuff just to pass time, not because I'm into it. What do you got?
So this is my theory on it. So I think
I need help. I need help, dude.
I think because of COVID, all the chip shortages, all of the delays with games, people releasing games that aren't quite finished yet.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately. I don't really, there wasn't a lot of cool, fun games that came out between that time, because a lot of people were working from home. And, I really think the one thing you can do as a dev team is be collaborative in the room together. I think that's something that needs to happen. Or I think,
that's a good point.
Mistakes get overlooked. Mm-hmm. I think that's why Cyberpunk had so many problems. I think that's why a lot of games had a lot of problems that came out around that time. And I just think because they either didn't have the manpower or they're working from home, we just kind of got this the last couple of years of video games. I myself have been going through that. It's like I've had a PS5.
You have, so I'm not by myself. I'm not alone here.
No,
okay.
I've had a PS5 for a year.
Uh-huh.
I could probably count how many hours I've played on that on two hands.
What the fuck? Yeah, and I just find myself going back to like Grand Theft Auto Online for 40 minutes.
I hate that.
You do?
I hate it.
You hate online?
I hate online games.
Why?
Because it's like...
Because people are fucking assholes.
People are assholes, but
vengeful.
It's like, I don't know. You and I grew up in a similar time frame. You're not that much older than me.
Thank you.
And, we grew up playing Mario Brothers. We grew up playing Mario Kart. We grew up playing, we grew up games that, albeit they weren't graphically inclined as today's standards, but a lot of the time
one-man show.
It was a one-man show, but it was an immersive experience, and it grabbed you and it hooked you.
Or if you want to play with more than one person, you play side by side with two controllers on the silly
co-op.
split screen.
Couch co-op.
Yeah.
Now I think as I get older, I've kind of just have brought that same mentality in because I've tried the online games. Like I've tried to do like grind on Grand Theft Auto Online with my friends. I'm like, bro, I just fucking can't. Like I have $600 million on my single player thing, and I can't even get the same vehicles in single player now that are online because they're just dumping all this shit. I was like, how hard is it to flip a switch to go from like, I just want to try this vehicle to see if I like it, and I have all this money that I can't fucking spend in GTA single player.
Help us out.
Yeah.
And you use the word grind, which if you play games, you know what that means. Good. But like if you don't play, grinding is like you're just it's like working. It's like a job. Mm-hmm. You're doing repetitive things. You're doing things that aren't fun just to raise money and
to get a fucking car
RP,
or
which is
a house.
Yes,
or
just so you can. It sounds so stupid, but it's so true.
A fake car, a fake house, a fake outfit.
I've told the story before, but Darren, my wife over here, there was one time I was on the headset with my best friend, and from childhood, he's the one we'd play side by side when we were kids, and he's in Arizona, I'm in LA. We're on headsets. She's in the other room, and we're about to go do a heist, GTA.
Yeah.
And you know how you gotta like, I'm embarrassed to even say it because I know she's behind me, but like you have to like bring your snacks and everything and eat your snacks so you can get energy.
Yeah.
And she heard me being like, all right, we got to take 4 snacks before we do the bank heist. And I look over and this is her looking at me. And she'd been looking at me for minutes, and she just nodded her head, and I could literally hear her pussy drying up. Just like a desert. A tumbleweed went down her leg across the floor. Darren, I want to know your experience, and I want to know about you have a girlfriend, right?
Yes.
Okay. Darren, what is your feeling when you see me playing video games, or like, does it fluctuate depending on what I'm doing? Like, what is your overall thought just about me as a person? Go ahead.
You as a person.
Way to put her on the spot, Daniel.
You have 25 minutes and your time starts now.
So
Do you remember that? Do you remember the time with the snacks?
I do, and honestly, I felt the same way listening to you guys talk about. It's like work. Guys, let me
Listen,
describe.
if you've had a job, you know what we're talking about. It's work.
Yeah. So that was a trip. I get that it's like this.
Gotta get snacks so you don't die, okay?
Yeah. Do you eat in real life? I thought so, idiot. So you got to eat in the game too. You can't rob a bank on an empty belly.
I know.
It's fucking chicks, dude. God.
I mean, I think I get it, but I don't like it. Like, I think you're a really lovely person who gets lost in
It sounds like you're breaking up with me. Listen, I think you're great.
Listen, it's not you, it's me. Actually, just kidding. It's completely you. And your video games.
Let me put on my juvenile backwards hat while you talk to me like this.
Now, see, I'm super fortunate. I'm sure you like video games to a certain extent.
We played today. She never plays PlayStation, never plays any shit like that. But we plugged in the Nintendo Mini today, and we did a little back and forth Mario Brothers.
I'll fuck all of you up with Dr. Mario.
Okay.
Dr. Mario.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck that is, dude.
Dude,
we had the machine for over a year, and we turned it on today, and it's like we saw Dr. Mario for the first time. What?
Not me. I told you I loved it, and you were like, I don't know
did?
what the fuck this shit is.
You just gotta match colors, man.
Oh my god, it's the best.
What do you mean?
It's like there's these pills that fall from the sky.
Oh, that
different
one.
colors,
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds really fun, just matching colors.
But like my thing, I'm just like I'm old
gets
school as
really
fuck.
competitive.
Like in general, I have a very hard time with where we're at technologically. I get it; it's amazing. I understand the intellect behind it. My body just is like, bleh.
This chick doesn't even want to live forever. It's like ridiculous.
No, he's like, look how real this shit is, and I'm like, fuck.
I showed her the new Matrix graphics for the new Matrix game. Did you download that?
Yeah,
shit?
with the Unreal Engine 5 demo.
Holy
we're literally
balls.
living in the uncanny valley of technology.
You can't tell what's real and what's not.
I'm just sort of watching. I posed this theory a couple weeks ago, but I'm just sort of like watching what's happening of like we are becoming.
Yeah.
Right?
Rad. We're becoming fucking awesome.
Well, I saw that there's a new season of Love, Death, and Robots coming out. My friend was like, oh, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's kind of short. It's kind of like almost like Black Mirror-y, but I was like, it's almost Uncanny Valley, like with the CGI. You can't really tell that it's not real. I mean, if you play video games like I do, I'm like, that's not real.
Right.
But it's getting to the point to where you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's a real fine line.
That's what
Wait,
I like.
so what is
What's
your
your
girlfriend
girl?
a gamer?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
okay.
she plays video games. I don't know if she wants me to
You,
like
her, and me want to have a throuple, maybe? And we can all play games together while this one goes to work or whatever.
I'll go hike in nature.
Perfect.
Bye.
Yeah.
I don't know if she really wants me calling her out on it, but I'm just gonna anyway. So we play Divinity together.
What's that?
It's just like a RTS. It's like strategy game, real time strategy game.
Okay.
Like take turn type thing. She got me into Pokemon. So I'm doing some Pokemon Sword right now. And
Dude, your metal fans are gonna love this.
yeah. and when I've been on tour, I set up my iPad and she watches me play all these video games, and I get her input, and we call it.
You should watch me play and support me more.
We call it Kyle Plays, and she helps me a lot with the Pokemon because I suck at that. There's a whole fucking thing. There's like 900 fucking Pokemon, and they're all different types, and it's fucking confusing.
Any Pokemon stuff I've seen seems just so overwhelming. Is Pokemon Go still a thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was
Absolutely.
insane for a while.
But yeah, she'll watch me pretty much, and like I watch her play scary video games because I don't like scary video games.
What does that mean? Watch.
I just watch her play.
You don't know what watching
sit
means?
next to one another.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does watching mean?
I've heard like the thing where the people
please
like it's
help
called
me.
something where you watch people watch shit, but it's like on YouTube. I thought maybe you
watch you to watch me.
What's that called?
like Twitch streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, and like typically we'll just do it over FaceTime on my iPad or she's sitting right next to me.
Okay.
Does she get angry when she fucks up in games?
No.
I don't either.
Dan does not. Yeah, he never gets
Dude.
angry. That's the part that trips me out is like the full immersion and the anger.
I almost get angrier at video games than at anything in real life.
I feel that.
Which I think
is
might be a good thing. It might be a good thing. It's an amazing outlet. I get that.
Like I've never been angry in my home and like broken something that I've owned. The only thing I've broken is video game controllers. What have I broken?
Your hand?
Oh, but that's not our property. That's my hand. And that was me punching a wall. But was that over a video game?
All right, Kyle.
I don't know what it was.
No, but like I wouldn't like smash a glass or like I would maybe smash our TV. Oof. If I fucked up something in a game real bad or like
I think he's just gonna do that just so he can justify buying a bigger and better TV.
Right.
So
you can't get much bigger than the one we have now.
Do you get destructive? Whilst video gaming?
I don't get destructive, but I do curse a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do curse a lot. But I did want to circle back to the point that I was making.
Please do. I'm sorry.
Love that, yes.
About the shittiness of video games over the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I think because we've been fucking dry dicked so many times over the last couple of years with video games, I think it's like in our psyche to like not trust these video games. And I know that there's amazing video games out there. Mm-hmm. Like, I really want to get into Horizon Forbidden West. I loved Horizon Zero Dawn, and they're like, if you like Horizon Zero Dawn, this is just that, more Horizon Zero Dawn. And but I just find myself so super unmotivated to play video games. Now with movies, I don't have the same problem. Like, I try to go to the movies as much. I'm trying to go see the new Doctor Strange. I went out on tour, and me, Doc, and a few other guys, we went and saw the Batman.
What'd you think?
I liked it a lot.
I loved it.
I liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Best Batmobile yet, by the way, without any question.
Yeah, it's just an awesome old muscle car. Mm-hmm. And it had the blue thingy flying out the back.
Did you see the Northmen?
I did not, but my guitar player, Doc Coyle, said that the Northmen is equivalent to white people Black Panther.
Interesting. I thought it gave me like a...
Cool, we need way more of that.
No, it's about time that white people feel empowered. Like, now is our time to rise up, everybody.
Now, mind you, he said this before the movie came out, and he's like, did you see that shit? It's like white people Black Panther.
That's pretty good. To me, it reminded me a lot of like a darker Viking Braveheart.
I'm so ways. Over the Viking bullshit. Everyone thinks
never got into it. I never liked the Viking stuff.
But it's just I see so many people like, oh my god, Viking this, Viking that. I'm just like, fuck.
You see people saying that?
Yeah,
Kyle, you're hanging out with a weird crowd if all you hear about is Viking shit all the time.
No, it's
Viking
not
this, Viking that.
But no, I see people posting about the show Vikings, and then they did like that Assassin's Creed Viking game.
Okay, Valhalla. Yeah.
And I'm just like,
there's a little bit of, I got to be honest with you.
Oversaturation of the Viking culture.
Which you could say the same about zombies, though. But you're a zombie guy.
I mean, am I?
Yeah, you just said you watch 100 hours of Walking Dead every day, didn't you?
All right.
You started the show by talking about Walking Dead, I believe, for the 90th time. But there is a little Valhalla talk in the Northmen.
Yeah.
Which is Viking heaven, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, you only go there if you die in battle.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Valhalla talk in this one.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's good. It's the guy that did The Witch and The Lighthouse, Robert Eggers.
Is it an A24 movie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. And they always make good stuff.
I will wait until it comes out on streaming. I'm just trying to go see Doctor Strange.
You gotta support cinema, dude.
I do, and I'm trying to go see. I went broke COVID protocols on this tour to go see the Batman with fucking Twilight Twinkle, fucking Robert Pattinson.
I love
Robert Pattinson.
I love that you broke protocol and you got COVID at some point in the tour. You probably got it at the movie theater, dude.
No, I didn't because that was in the beginning of the tour.
Bet you did. It just took a while to it took
incubating. A whole 4 weeks.
It was incubating
for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I think they recently found that out.
If you're not Bozeman, Montana, the only other people in that theater were Papa Roach.
Yeah, but Bozeman, everyone there is riddled with COVID. Plus, you have long hair, so my guess is, let me run this by you.
Okay.
Let me run this by you. I think Darren knows where I'm going. I think you got in the theater.
Yeah.
COVID got on your hair.
Okay.
But it's very long. So over like the first week, it got up by your neck. Second week, it's a little bit by the ear. Third week, it can go in by the eye, or like maybe like when you're sleeping at one point, like the COVID hair got in your mouth and you got it towards the end of the tour.
I washed my hair, Dan.
That's what you think. You probably don't.
I washed my hair.
With hotel soap?
No, with my own.
COVID is
You
stronger.
bring your
than
own
that.
soap?
I bring that Olaplex, baby. Here's another plug for you.
Promo code Rareform RFR on how's it, Gretz? What's it called?
Olaplex. You
Olaplex.
Get it through Sephora.
Another.
We're just as Al Jurgensen would say, we are promosexuals is what we're doing. Yeah, right now.
But we're not even getting paid for this shit.
What are we doing? We're
Yo,
awful at podcasting.
Listen, you gotta beep out all of these things that we've been promoting.
Yeah.
Dude, the show will be fucking 8 seconds long. It's all promos. When are you going to see Doctor Strange?
I don't know. My girlfriend wants to come with me. I'm trying to get her to watch some of the Marvel stuff. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to explain like 16 years of Marvel movies to you right now.
We've talked about Marvel before. Like I really like the movies. I see almost all of them. I cannot tell you one storyline from any of them. Every movie is it is all the same.
Oh yeah,
but I love it.
yeah.
I have no idea, but I'll go see Doctor Strange with you.
Let's do it.
Should we end this and go now?
Probably.
No,
yeah.
we shouldn't. We have more to talk about.
Okay.
We should go tonight.
What can you talk to me about? Like the game that everyone's freaking out about now is Elden Ring.
Yeah, so basically
What is this?
It's a From Software game. It's the guys who did the Souls games, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Demon Souls, Bloodborne.
You like those ones, Darren?
They're a few of my favorites.
Okay.
They are basically the get good games. There's no difficulty. It's just hard as fuck from the beginning, and you have to figure it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of those games.
See, anytime I see the word ring, I think Lord of the Rings, which I'm not a big Lord of the Rings person. So Elden Ring to me is like, okay, it's Zelda meets the Lord of the Rings, but everyone's saying it really is great. Are we supposed to give this a whirl or what?
I am not a fan of From Software. So I was getting a little hype about it, like right 2 weeks before it released. But then I'm like, bro, I can't even get through the first fucking enemy in Bloodborne. Like, what am I going to do with the whole ass open world?
I need a new game so bad.
Dude, have you played Horizon Zero Dawn?
No.
Then get that and then play Horizon Forbidden West.
Is it like a period game?
Yeah, but it's a period after we're all dead.
Oh, it's in the future?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I feel like period stuff has to be in the past. Like I almost didn't play
Dude,
Ghost of
the story.
Tsushima because it's like samurais.
The story for Horizon is really good. It's a really good story.
All right,
Is
maybe
it
I
all
will.
killing?
No, it's not all killing.
There's some killing though.
There's some killing, yes.
gotta
But most of your enemies are robot animals that are trying to murder you.
To be honest, that sounds really stupid.
And you have a bow.
I'm not playing that. I need Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead. I need stuff based in reality.
Just wait for Grand Theft Auto 6, which will probably not come out until
Dude,
2025.
4 years. Yeah, probably 3 or 4 years away.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait. I'm ready to camp outside now. I need it so bad.
You need to camp outside of Rockstar and tell the motherfuckers, this shit should have been done like 6 years ago. We should be on Grand Theft Auto 7 already. It has been 9 years since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out.
Hire
It has
thousands of more people and give us more games.
This is the first game to span 3 console generations. Because it came out for PS3. They put it on PS4.
Wait, it wasn't on 2? The first Grand Theft Auto wasn't on PS2?
No, I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 5, the game
Oh,
itself.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, that game came out in 2013
Yeah.
on PS3.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh,
9
now I
years.
see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
It spanned the entire PS4 lifespan.
Oh, that's wild. So, since 2013, they put out Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead 2.
Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online.
Yeah, but those are like variations of the same
But
game.
that's where all of those developers are putting in because fucking, dude, Grand Theft Auto Online makes like a fucking $5 billion a year.
I will not allow myself to pay any money
No.
for video games.
No.
As
Do
far
not
as like,
put-
so I think Darren, you'll be proud of me for this. I hope. But you can pay real life money on like Grand Theft Auto.
They're called microtransactions.
So you can pay give them $50 and they give you $5 million in game or something.
I wish it was that simple.
What do you mean?
So like you spend $100 in real game money and maybe you get $1 million.
What do you mean?
Or maybe it's $2 million for $100.
But it's a lot. But basically, you can buy your way. You spend real money to get a lot more fake money, and it's such a gross gimmick.
Yeah,
I refuse, and I've stuck with it. I've never caved on that at all. Games are weird. I when everyone loves Call of Duty, and that's like an on-game, super online game. And I got into Call of Duty way late, and I found myself, you hop into these online worlds, and you're playing with people that have been playing this for 10 years.
Yeah,
and like you open your eyes, pew, dead.
Yeah, you're
sniped.
just dead.
You can't learn.
I won't even
it's
try.
so frustrating.
I've had like a bunch of my friends be like, "Oh, you should play Warzone with us." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to do that."
If you don't get into those games like in the first month, maybe, and you don't play for like a couple years,
you're fucked.
Yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some 12-year-old kid who all he does is play fucking Call of Duty, and he's just gonna sit there and he's just gonna keep murdering you.
It's literally like if you were a 2-year-old baby storming the beaches of Normandy. Like you probably don't have much of a chance.
Yeah.
I saw a great movie that I want you to watch. Have you seen? It's called My Heart Can't Beat Unless You Tell It To.
No.
Check this movie out.
I've never even heard of it.
Me either until the other night. Do you know Chris Warren, the Chad Smith's drum tech?
No.
He's been with the Chili Peppers 25 years or something. He's a big horror movie guy, so we headed off a lot on that Eddie Vedder tour, and we share a lot of movie stuff. And the other night he's like, "You got to see this movie. My heart can't beat until you tell it to, or unless you tell it to." What's the fuck? My heart can't beat unless you tell it to. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
And it has super let the right one in vibes.
Okay.
Check it out.
Did you watch my horror movie on Amazon Prime?
What do you mean your horror movie?
The movie where I got killed in. We talked about this when I did the residency, Meat Hook Massacre 6.
No, I forgot to.
Yeah, it's free on Amazon Prime. It's only 50 minutes long.
50?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to make a note right now. Meat Hook Massacre 6?
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of lost me after part 4. How'd that come about? We probably talked about it, but I totally forgot.
Yeah, so one of my friends, Jenny, she's an actress. She's been in a whole bunch of...
Oh, I love Jenny.
Yeah.
I love Jenny too.
My favorite actress. Yeah.
She has been in a bunch of movies, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to come be in this movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "You're gonna die in it." I was like, "Sick."
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So spoiler alert, your old boy dies. You know what I mean?
I'm in a couple movies too, dude. I know how it feels.
Yeah.
A little movie called A Star Is Born. No big deal. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, I
whatever.
remember I gave you shit because I wasn't in it and you were.
Yep. I'm in that. In a documentary. I'm in all kinds of stuff. It's like whatever. I don't like to talk about it. I wish you didn't bring it up. So,
You brought it up.
oh yeah, whatever. That's just like
did you?
that's your opinion. You're a movie buff. Yesterday we went to a birthday party for one of Darren over here, one of her friends, and he's like a actor, kind of sketch comedian kind of guy. Super talented, just one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your life. But he's like a film nerd like we are. And his birthday was, we met up at this park in the valley, and it was a scavenger hunt trivia thing where you go to different famous scenes from actual movies. And when you get there, you have to solve take a picture, find that you follow clues to get to this famous movie scene.
Okay.
And once you get there, you're given 10 more questions you have to like solve and text back to him. And then you get the next clue to go to the next spot. So I've lived here for 23 years, and I've always wanted to visit some of the Terminator 2.
Oh, the locations.
Yeah. So the first one, we went to the spot in some part of the Deep Valley where the first time the truck flies into the canal.
Yeah, it's off Reseda.
Yeah, it was a Plumber and Havenhurst.
Oh yeah.
And that was
actually not too far from Mates.
No, not far at all. Not far at all. Have you been to that spot?
I mean, I've probably passed by it a million times.
You definitely have, and
we
it's
met
so
at a
weird.
Park, like down the street from Mates.
But we let me see what we did first. That was the first spot was going to that T2 spot, which was just so cool because that movie came out when I was 11.
Yeah.
And I've seen it literally 100 times, maybe more than 100 times. Where the hell's our chat
I
here?
think the next
here it
one
is.
was Fast Times. 'Cause
Yes.
That's where you fucked up.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. That's really cool of you.
Anytime.
We're solving trivia. So she's driving
Yeah.
to the spots. I'm Googling. Before we start driving, her and I are both Googling, trying to answer all these trivia questions. So yes, the
So
first
you're
spot.
cheating.
No,
that was
you're supposed
the
to.
beginning of the game.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed
Otherwise,
to,
it's
okay.
like it's impossible.
You would
Okay.
never.
Okay.
So we went to the
You can even like phone a friend.
the T2 spot. So this is me. This is us. We had to hold up a picture in front of where the actual
Oh yeah,
truck
yeah, yeah,
crashed
yeah.
through.
Yeah.
We went from
Was there a homeless encampment underneath that?
there wasn't actually.
No.
Oh, good.
No, there wasn't.
Oh, good. So they haven't penetrated that far north in the valley yet.
But John Connor is still there trying to find his way out. It was crazy. From there, we went to the high school from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh yeah.
From there, we went to the Say Anything boombox scene.
Oh, I didn't realize that was in.
I didn't either.
That's in
used
North
to
Hollywood.
I walked
shit.
that park like every day. For
Is it
years.
called North Hollywood Park?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Tahunga and Magnolia.
Yeah, yeah. that's
So
North
we went to
Hollywood
that spot, and then we went to Circus Liquor, of
Oh, of
course,
course. Of
from
course.
Clueless.
Clueless. Yeah.
And then we ended the best one, the fucking Safari Inn from True Romance.
Oh yeah. That's on. Don't tell me. It's on Glen Oaks.
Nope.
No. Fuck.
Come
San
on,
Fernando.
dude. Nope.
Where the? Oh no, it's on fucking Olive.
Uh-huh.
Olive.
Correct.
Yeah. Right next to that McDonald's.
And then we ended at the last clue was from the movie Heat.
Ooh.
We ended at Bob's Big Boy, and then we all went to a restaurant and had a good time. But it was a very cool, like very very fun, interesting. Like it sounds. When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a lot of work, and like, can we just hang out and rather than like play, like put us to work? But it was cool to see all these famous movie scenes. But one of the issues is that we have is that I'm very competitive, and I get very short-tempered.
Ooh.
With people that I'm around, and the whole day I was around my beloved Darren, and so it started with like me probably ruining the vibe a bit, because like when we have a clue, I want to get going and get to, like, if we're gonna do this, like, I don't know these people. I don't like. There was how many? 40 people.
There were like 10 to 12 teams of 2 to 3.
Oh, so 20, 30
So
people.
mathematically
30
that-
maybe 30 people involved.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
I only know
yeah.
one of them, the birthday guy.
And I
So-
pretty much do as well.
So these people that I'm looking at who are like competing against me, I want to smoke these motherfuckers. Like, if we're gonna do it,
Call of Duty, baby.
I want them to be embarrassed. I want them to be like, why do we ever go up against Darren and Dan?
Yeah.
And I want them to I want them to quit. And so when we're solving something and like, you know, we get it, and she's like just putting the keys in the ignition. Like a normal person, by the way. She's the normal one. And like putting the drive and just kind of like going a little under the speed limit. I'm like, dude, are we fucking part of this or are we not? It's called the cinematic race. It's not called the cinematic leisure cruise. Let's win this fucking thing. So eventually, Darren, we had a conversation, and she's like, you know, you got to be more patient, like in life. It's made me really reflect. Darren, what was your experience? How do you feel? What is it about me? Like, what is it? What is it? Like, explain it.
What is what?
Like with a feeling, how do I act? What is it? How does my frustration?
No, more importantly, did you guys win or what?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, like, there's a couple people. Yeah. Well, no. What place were we?
There was 10 teams,
10 or 12. 2 dropped out.
and there was
Oh,
some
they had,
team.
like,
There was
dinner
some
plans.
teams with 3 or 4. So that's 4 people
No.
googling.
2 or 3 was 3 was the max.
3 was the max.
3
You
was
sure?
the max.
Okay.
I'm positive.
So there's a few teams of 3. So that's
Yeah.
3 people googling, 1 person driving, well, 2 Google. We were a team of 2. And we came in second place.
Nice.
Isn't that dope? And the way that it worked, like, my friend put so much effort. Like, it wasn't like who was the first person to the finish line. he like calculated the
Dude,
times
by
between
seconds.
each leg and factored that in, and you could get bonus points and get like 90 seconds off and like this
He
and
did
that.
so much work. Like
He did that much work and 2 teams fucking dropped out.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck
what I
them.
was
You know why?
so
Fuck
bummed
them.
at.
You know why they
them.
dropped out?
Why?
Because we were so good.
I was really bummed out.
Cowards.
You know, they probably had great reasons, but it really bummed me
No,
out.
I don't care about the
That's
reasons.
how I feel.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
them.
I
Fuck
know,
them.
fuck them.
Fuck them. Enjoy
Fuck
being
them.
losers for the rest of your goddamn lives.
But we won second place, and I felt really proud.
I was
'cause
proud
don't
of
know
it.
Shit about shit.
So he's when he started reading like he started like the worst to the first,
Yeah.
and like as he's talking, like, oh, we didn't do very good, and now we're like, there's 5 teams left. He hasn't said our name yet. Our name, his name is Brad, by the way.
Yeah.
And our team name was Brad to the Future, which I thought was pretty.
there were some
good.
pretty epic team names in Jump.
Yeah, there was.
We can't say them all because then we'll.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him one. I want you to name the movie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
There's one team called Back Off War Child. Do you got it?
I don't.
You've seen the movie 1,000 times. Let me do an impression. Back off, War Child.
That was fucking it.
You've told a story actually before about the guy that says that line on a prior podcast.
I cannot think of that line. I'm terrible.
Want me to tell you who said it?
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh.
It's from Point Break. It's a line from Point Break, which it's such a small line. And anyway, so he's, there's 5 teams left. He hasn't said our name yet. And then he says the 3rd team, and it wasn't us. I'm like, I think we might have won this fucking thing. But then we did come in 2nd place. But I thought that was a pretty good feat considering that, like, we're a team of 2. She's not a big movie person.
Hey.
But she Googled her fucking ass off. And we
Sometimes you need that.
despite my bad attitude, we were a good team. And now I'm actively trying to turn over a new leaf and become more patient. And
Same, Dan. Same.
you're trying to be
Are
more
you?
patient?
Yeah.
Is impatience one of your flaws?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Tell us more.
Yeah, please. Like, where does it? Do you get mad at everybody around you, or like, what makes you impatient? Is it other people? Is it waiting on other people?
No,
Is it?
I think what happens is I just internalize everything until it like has nowhere else to go, and then
What do you mean?
like I internalize all my stresses and problems until it has nowhere else to go.
So you have a temper, like you get explosive.
I wouldn't
in-
say like
Explosive.
Like,
You just pound your
similar
girlfriend's
to when
face
you
in.
were
Is that
at
what
the
you-
Hall of
Okay,
Fame.
okay.
Explosive.
no. But then it makes me like agitated. It makes me like
Do you lash out at people that you care about?
I wouldn't say lash out.
Yeah, me either. I don't do that. That's not my thing.
How does it express itself?
I mean, it really just depends on the situation.
Give us an example.
Why are you trying to deep dive on me?
No. We'll wait. Go ahead. Yeah, I got to work on it. How are you working on it? Because I don't know. I got to figure out how to, because I get impatient so fast.
Yeah.
Where I feel like I have no time to calm myself down.
Yeah.
It goes from like,
See, that's
I have a thought,
that's the
now I'm
thing.
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, well, that's the thing is you have to figure out what works for you to calm yourself down.
What's working for you? Anything yet? Or are you just beginning your battle?
Just beginning.
Are we going to be?
You guys
Are we
can have a
going
support
to?
group.
Are we going to be patience accountability buddies?
Yes, we can be.
How do we do that?
We just have to call each other.
Well,
text
by
each
the time I call you, I'm going to be fucking in a livid rage. It'll be too late.
Or like every time it happens, you text each other and you kind of out yourself, and
Yeah.
Interesting.
so that you can whittle it down to the core essence.
Or just randomly text each other, calm down.
Yeah. But I mean, has saying calm down actually ever calmed somebody down?
Not like that. But if I got it from you, I don't think you would piss me off at all.
I might.
You really?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't try because I don't want to ruin our friendship. I want to have you back.
No, I
here.
mean, I totally get where you're coming from. It's just like, just getting upset, and it sucks because it's like I'm a terrible overthinker. So I think that's because I internalize everything, and then the one thing that just like makes me mad, and then I just start thinking about everything else, and then you just do this like
funny, like
spiral of emotions.
I think I don't think, and that's part of my problem. Like I don't think about it a whole lot. Most of my day is spent not thinking, honestly. And so when I get irritated, I'm not thinking about how it affects other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once the situation is over with, I'm not thinking like, oh, I probably hurt the person's feelings, or I should probably calm down until I'm called out, and then I like sort of sit in my own mental corner and think about what I've done. But I got to start reflecting more, I think.
I think you also do this thing where, like, if somebody...
No one fucking asked you, dude!
It kind of scares me.
Good.
But, like, if somebody has an emotional reaction to something that you do, he puts it on them. Well, that's your fucking problem. If you have emotions that respond to my actions, my intention wasn't to piss you off, so therefore you're the problem.
Well, my big thing is that, like, you read me wrong. Like if I said something and it bothered you, you didn't understand what I was saying. It's never what I said. It's always like, well, your brain doesn't understand what I mean.
There's like a lack of ownership there.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
So you're on my side? Thank you.
I mean, I've literally already dialed 911 and
I'll fucking smash a fucking phone. How dare you? Okay, well, Kyle, my accountability buddy. I like this. We got to figure out how to work a plan. Is there a 12-step group for impatience?
I mean, I think it's just I'm sure there's a meeting for everything, Dan.
Sure
that is true.
is.
That is absolutely true. All right. Anything else going on with you?
Just getting ready for these 2 shows in May. Getting ready for our tour that we can't announce just yet at the end of July.
Bad Wolves Official, is that what it is on Instagram?
Yeah, Bad Wolves Official.
Okay.
Join the
And
party.
all your music is available whenever people get music.
Yeah. Tidal, Spotify, Geezer.
Geezer, that's a thing?
Or what is it? Geezer, Steezer, Veezer.
Facebook? Geezer. It's old.
Oh, I get it. Fucking boom. A regular Paula Poundstone over here.
Apple, Spotify, all the places where you don't actually buy physical copies of music anymore. Mm-hmm. It's just all over the internet airwaves, and
Still
it just
so
goes
sad.
through your iPhone, through your Bluetooth headphones, into your
Brain.
skull.
What kind of
holes.
thought do you guys put into album art anymore?
I mean, I have not contributed to any ideas to our album art.
Do you print CDs? Or
Oh
records?
yeah. We do CDs and vinyls like we just did before our new album Dear Monsters came out. We signed like 5,000 physical copies.
So are people buying more CDs or vinyl? Because vinyls and collectors and vinyls are cool.
Totally.
Vinyl.
Totally.
People are
So,
on the vinyl.
Could
trip.
you? That's what I mean. So why
Yeah.
even make CDs anymore?
I don't know, giveaways,
Okay.
Can't even
radio
play them
station
anywhere.
giveaways.
I guess. Do they still use those, or has radio gone digital, or do they do physical for sound quality? I wonder if they go physical discs.
I don't know that, but I just know that they're like, oh, these are for radio promos that they're going to give away, or for contests and stuff, or like we had like, oh, you can buy the signed album for a little bit, more than because we signed physical CD sleeves and we also did vinyl sleeves as well.
Okay. Well, fuck yeah, and you can find you at KS Konkiel.
Yes, KSKONKIEL.
KONKIEL.
I'm probably not going to accept you right now. My Instagram's private still.
So
But
how do you
I'm
go
gonna
about?
open it- I'm gonna open it up. I think though.
Who do if people try to follow you now? Who do you allow in? Do they have to like be a friend of a friend kind of thing, or what?
Typically, if I see that if someone I know follows that person, I'll let them. Or if they follow stuff that I like,
Like-minded,
yeah.
or just all hot dudes who just like let them in,
It's
bring them
all
in.
super hot dudes with long hair and tight pants.
And if you have no shirt on and you're a dude, hit up Kyle. He'll let you in.
Yeah, I will
And I
let
like
you
that
right
about
in.
him.
The no shirt photo in the mirror in the bathroom.
DMs are open to that.
Should I make that my profile picture? That'd be funny with my like shit ass body, just super white and pasty,
So bright.
like pink nips.
The reflection.
Of course
of the
they're pink.
flash.
I'll pull my chins in.
Oh.
It'd be great, I think.
There's no chins there.
Oh sure, of course. I have no real chin. When I pull them back, I got a few of them. I'm so happy that's recorded forever.
Yeah, there you go.
Kyle, thank you for coming in, dude.
Yes.
Hey,
It's always a pleasure having you. You saved the day. It's always nice talking.
I didn't save shit.
talking
I just
movies and
showed up.
games.
I had lunch with my mother. That's what I
Oh
was
yeah,
doing.
we're recording this on Mother's Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day.
Do you give gifts to your mom?
Yes.
I don't do that.
Such as?
I mean, it really depends, It's,
Like vibrators or.
Oh, no!
Fuck.
Jesus Christ!
Right?
Well, she doesn't deserve a good time, dude.
I don't need to hear about those good times, okay?
I'll send her one. That's fine.
Jesus.
No. What do you get your mom?
I mean, it depends. Like, for Christmas. Jesus, fuck. I think last year I got her like a phone case and a fucking laptop or something.
That's nice.
I see his temper coming
That's
out.
really
Now
nice.
He's very angry and he's sweating.
No, he's funny because we're onto something. He's
No,
like,
he's
how did they
angry.
know I got her a
He's
fucking...
very
No,
angry. Stop it.
I mean, it really depends. Like, but like most of the time, I just like to, if it's like her birthday or whatever, like I take her out to dinner.
That's very kind. I'm so bad at that stuff. I just
Does your mom live here?
No.
Well, that's why.
Well,
We would totally go out to dinner.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so. That's
Every
my jam.
single year of my life, I'm like, this year, I'm going to start sending people cards. I haven't sent my mom a card or flowers for any holiday in my life. Maybe in my life.
Dude, just go on Amazon. That's super easy. Just put her address in your Amazon. You can be like, oh, I think my mom would like this. And just fucking send it to her. Boom.
You make a good point.
Dude, just get that Amazon Prime card.
I have it. I have Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Just get those, use those points, baby.
Well, she also has enough stuff.
I don't know, man. Mom's like just little things. I don't know.
We're the
All right,
worst.
I'll try. We're not like gift people.
I mean, you could find tons of vibrators on Amazon for your mom.
She has
Yes,
plenty.
way to bring it back.
She has plenty. I'll tell you a story off the air when I was a kid. What I found. Oh my good Lord Christ.
Jesus.
So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'm refusing to send texts to all the moms I know.
I saw your post on social media.
Was that
today.
fair?
That was completely fair. I literally did the exact same thing.
I didn't
Great.
see the post. What was it?
It was
It was
in my
just a
story.
blanket post. It was just
And
like,
it
I'm not going to
says-
text you all Happy Mother's Day.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, your ear popped out.
I can't read. I feel really under
It
pressure.
says, "Here is a blanket Happy Mother's Day post for every mother I know. I'm just not willing to text every one of you." And then his little meme says, "There's too many of them." It's fair, right? It's
I
just
literally,
like because I'll
did the
forget.
exact same thing. I did the
And
exact
the older
same
we
thing.
get, the more moms we know. And not that's a dude dropped a load in you, and I'm supposed to like make time to thank and oh, you're so, I can't believe you got fucked and had a kid. Oh, it's so amazing what you've done. So I'll save it. What I like to do is my mom,
Yeah.
my sister,
Yeah. Okay.
and then any first year moms.
First year mom.
First year mom, anything past that, like just get over yourself in a way. You know what I mean? Like calm the fuck down. Like, I've gotten texts before of like, thanks for the Happy Mother's Day. You know, it's
You
like you've had a
have?
kid for 9 years. Like, what are we doing? Yes, I have. I sure have. And
just the guilt trip of the you didn't send me a Mother's Day text.
and this is the biggest problem with abortion being banned is that we're gonna have more moms now and more people.
I think it's going to be state to state, but yeah, most of the Midwest is going to be just hangers and cough medicine.
we can't even open that bag of worms because
can't.
we'll be here for another 2 hours.
I'll
I'm
be
so
crying
livid
in no
about
time.
it. Livid
Well,
about it.
luckily we live in good old California.
California.
Yeah, but like
California,
the
but-
problem is like the women that are either poverty stricken or not even just not wealthy, where you can't afford to take time off to go to a state where you can get an abortion.
Yeah.
And like now you're going to be forced to have a kid that you don't want, and like what's more sad, you know, having a fetus that cannot live on its own aborted, or bringing a baby into the world that is maybe not gonna be loved or wanted.
Yeah, or
Like being
fed.
an unwanted baby there's nothing sadder.
The only thing I'm going to say about this issue is that the people who have, and I've already discussed this. I'm not left nor right. I say fuck all government. I fuck all politicians. Fuck them all. But they only care about babies until they're born, and then you can just go fuck yourself.
it.
As George Carlin would say.
Yes,
That
he
was
said it
me
perfectly.
paraphrasing George Carlin.
Have you seen the George Carlin rant?
He literally started out with his entire stand-up with like basically talking about abortion.
We're gonna end the show on that.
Yeah.
I think we can play that, right?
I mean,
Who gives a shit?
yeah, who gives a shit?
We plugged everything else. We can
We
plug
have-
George Carlin.
We have done a lot. Yeah, it's for me it's like so not about me. I'm past child rearing age for the most part.
But like, stop telling women what to do with their.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck
it's
off, man.
what to do with their bodies. For
Just
fuck's
fuck
sake.
off. And yeah, we need so many more people in the world that are uncared for, unfed.
All right, here we go.
Women
Where's
traumatized.
like there's like a great 2-minute clip. Okay, here we go. This is so good.
They're not pro-life. You know what they are? They're anti-woman. Simple as it gets.
Not Republicans.
Anti-woman. They don't like her.
In times like
Oh,
this, it's
God
hard.
damn it. Wrong video. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, we can watch it later, and if
here
you
it
guys
is.
want to watch it,
No, that's not it.
search,
another
put it in
time.
your search engine.
But George Carlin just nails it. He absolutely nails it. Leave women alone. Let them live their fucking lives and
Please.
stop trying to.
Please,
Yeah.
please,
Like everyone says, if men can get pregnant, you can get abortions at an ATM.
Yeah.
And that's
please
simple
leave
as
us
that.
the fuck alone.
Yeah. Here.
Forever and ever.
Yep.
Amen.
Penises.
Penises, dude. Thank you, Kyle Konkiel.
Hey, fucking thank you guys for having me.
Follow Bad Wolves Official. Follow KS
Another plug,
Konkiel.
inadvertent.
KS Konkiel, Konkiel. Always a pleasure having him. And you'll be back again. And we look forward to your in memoriam when you pass away at your next
COVID.
COVID.
In Sturgis,
It's
yeah.
Sturgis.
Yeah.
It's been good to have you here one last time.
Well, let's make it not another like year and a half.
No. We'll do it again within the next
6
6 months.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds great.
So you got to survive.
I will do my best.
You got to
Please.
make it.
Please do.
Do something fun on tour to come back and talk about.
I will. I'll try my best.
Kill a drifter.
Kill a drifter.
Kill a drifter.
I was just planning on playing Nintendo Switch with my girlfriend.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
What'd I say?
I thought you said kill a drifter.
No, I said play
No,
Nintendo
no.
Switch.
Oh, okay.
Fucking,
Yeah.
I think you're playing music too loud. You're going deaf a little bit, buddy. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, everybody who supports this show by following, listening, joining the Patreon, patreon.com/rareformradio.
There's
And
wieners on there. You should go there.
Dude, it's wall-to-wall dicks on our Patreon. You'll love it. It's
like
my
dicks?
dick. It's Darren's dick. It's Heidi's dick. Sometimes it's Todd's dick. It might be Kyle's dick soon.
Maybe.
You never know. Thank you for listening. Love you all, and we will be back next. We will be back next week.
Today, Junior.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.